Hi, my name is Joy Rainey. I teach at Stanley Hupfeld Academy. I am the PE dance specialist. I also teach health and coach several sports. My favorite teaching activity of the whole year has to do with nutrition, and it's just an activity that has a lot of fitness involved, plus a lot of health facts and some mathematics thrown in there for the classroom teachers. I start off this lesson by showing some visual aids. I have these fat content tubes. If you're interested in purchasing these, if you don't already have them, they're on my PowerPoint presentation. For instance, this is how much fat is in 1/2 cup of vanilla ice cream, 1/2 cup of soft serve ice cream, and then I have the children compare, which is more, which is probably the better choice. One slice of thin crust pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut. I go over all the fat tubes, and then I have some sugar tubes. This is how much sugar is in one fruit roll-up. It is 9 grams. This is how much sugar is in 1 cup of Coca-Cola. Then we talk about the measurements, how much is a cup, and then we compare, which has more, a fruit roll-up, Coca-Cola, and I have several of these. I just show one of these sugar tubes at the front of the demonstration because the rest of them are hidden under our handy-dandy domes. And under each dome, you'll find either fruit or a sugar vial. And the kids race. There's 2 teams, boys versus girls. The kids will race. They pick up a dome. Underneath the dome, if they have fruit, they get very happy. They get to pick up the fruit, bring it back to their team, and drop it off in their hoop. If they have sugar, the older kids, I teach them how to read these labels. We also learn how to read regular food labels, which they then apply in the store or at home on the different foods they eat. They have to find how many grams of sugar. For instance, 1 cup of Coca-Cola has 27 grams. How many ever grams of sugar are in the article under the dome they lift? They go back, and their teammate has to do that many jumping jacks before the next person can do their turn, and they do those together as a team. If they pick it up in their fruit, like I said, they put it back in their hoop. And then at the end of the game, which I decide whenever that's over, I let them go long enough where there's lots of fruit in their hoops. And then I do a little team building activity where they have to work together to put them in groups of 6 or groups of 5. Of course, with the little kids, maybe I would do groups of 2 with kindergarten. First grade, we usually do groups of 5. I try to talk to the classroom teachers ahead of time and see what they're counting by. The older kids, if they're having trouble with the multiples of 7 or 9 or whatever the case may be, and then they work together to put those in groups of that number. After that's over, then as a class, we count each hoop's worth of fruit by that multiple. If we're counting by 9, 18, 27, etc. Then, of course, there's usually remainders, so it's a good time to talk about remainders and division and so forth. Once the game is over, then they race back 1 fruit at a time to put all of the pieces of fruit back in the dome. This lesson is described in detail in my PowerPoint. There's websites to buy all of the materials if you don't already have them. But I just love to teach about health and nutrition. It just gives me a chance to teach the community not just how to do well on a test, but just to live longer, more productive, healthy, happier lives. And I love to share that with my students and their families.